okay, what vocal inflection do I use on this word? Or what do I think about when this line comes along, or who do I think about? It's basically looking at each line and associating either a thought or a memory, something concrete that I can hold on to, so that when I do sing it, I'm able to tell some sort of story.
Like a seed dropped by a bird in the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better?
In a concert setting, I kind of have to take everything out of context and put on a performance that's right for it as a concert, because a theatrical musical theater performance, it tends to be way too theatrical for a concert. So I try to, dial things down a little bit in my head as far as the emotional intensity. It's a little bit different because the showcase really is more me as a person and my voice and what I can do with it.
I have been changed for
There's always a struggle, there's always a wall, there's always something. And for me, it was that one day when my agent sent me to an audition for a musical, and then 10 minutes later called right back and said, oh, they're not gonna see you because you're Asian. I did end up sort of kind of getting revenge.
Guys, how do you feel in here?
It's kind of replicating the experience of doing it live with all of us in the room. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't sound cavernous. I can hear everything.
We've only experienced the live thing, which is so gigantic all the time. It's especially wonderful to have an intimate moment in a studio because it feels like it welcomes it in. So let's keep the progress going. Let's go for it.
This is just the great part about both of these songs. It's just how they're very subdued. They're very subtle. Some of the best things happen in the most quiet of ways. I mean, I met Rob that way. We didn't have the big old fireworks, and when we met each other, we knew. And it was quiet, and it was subtle, and it was not accompanied by a parade.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
I like singing songs where it reflects what's going on in my life. I mean, if you really put a lot of power and emotion and soul behind something, it moves you.
You were only waiting for this moment to arise. When it all comes true, just the way you planned. It's funny, but the bells don't ring. It's a quiet thing.
Blackbird everybody's really familiar with. I mean, it's pretty ubiquitous. And then whose idea was it to pair it up with A Quiet Thing?
It was me. It's the content of You Were Only Waiting for This Moment to Arrive that made me think of this song, A Quiet Thing, that when it comes true, then it's a quiet thing the way this amazing event comes true.
There are no exploding fireworks. Where's the roaring of the crowds? Maybe it's the strange new atmosphere way up here among the clouds. And I don't hear the drums, and I don't hear
kind of like in searching for that special someone or the one. It will not always happen with, you know, anything bombastic like fireworks and a brass band or anything. Sometimes it creeps in really quietly, and in the way that I met my husband, it didn't happen with the brass band, it happened really quietly. So it's what I think about when I actually get to sing this.
The breadth of material we do with Lea is huge. She'll do a soft, sensitive ballad and make the audience weep.